Good morning everyone. Welcome to today's maths class. We're in the chapter comparing quantities and we have completed A and B problems from the first Roman of the exercise 8.3. Let us continue with the problem C. Okay, here we need to find the amount and the compound interest for this problem. Okay, here he has given the principal P is equal to rupees 62,500 and the time is 1.5 year. Okay, 1.5 year. Rate of interest R is equal to 8% and we need to find N. Here compounded half yearly per annum. Here this is 1.5 year per annum. Compounded half yearly. So in 1.5 year we get the half year for 3 times. In 1 year there will be 2 half years and 1 more half. So total 3. Therefore N is equal to 3. Understand? Now to find the compound amount on compound interest, we have a formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of N. So this implies amount A is equal to P value 62,500 into 1 plus R value. Actually here R value will be therefore rate of interest R for half year is equal to how much? This is 8 given 8 by 2 is equal to 4. So we have to take 4 by 100 whole to the power of 3. Did you understand? R is equal to 8% per annum. This is the rate of interest per year. Okay, per annum. Okay, here T value, let us write T here, 1.5 year. Okay, so here 62,500 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of N. 62,500 into 4 1s are 425 sir. 25 1s are 25 plus 1, 26 by 25. 26 by 25. 26 by 25. Okay, let us cancel 25. 25s again. So let us write here 2500 into 26 by 1, 26 by 25. Here into 26 by 25. So 25, 25, 25 hundreds. So 25 ones are 25 fours are. Here this is equal to 4 into 26 into 26 into 26. Okay, we need to multiply this. So 4 into 26 is 104. 26 into 26 is 676. So 676 into 104 we need to multiply in order to get the value. So this is 2 no, so 3 here 0 7 70,304 70,304. This is the amount. Therefore compound interest CI is equal to A minus P. What is the A value? 70,304 minus what is the P value? 62,500. So let us subtract this. How much will you get? You will get 4, here 0, here 13 minus 5, 8, here 9 minus 2, 7. 7,804 rupees. Okay, please copy this problem. So in the first Roman, we have completed ABC sums. C and D you have to do as homework. Sorry, D and E. D and E you have to do as homework. Now, I will go with the second problem. The question is, Kamala borrowed 26,400 from a bank to buy a scooter at a rate of 15% per annum compounded yearly. What amount will she pay at the end of 2 years and 4 months to clear the loan? So here the principal, rate of interest and time given. So it is compounded yearly. So n value also, n value it is, okay, let us do it first. Let us take the time into years. It has given years and months. So 2 years, 4 months means 4 by 12 years. So I have converted months also into years. Then we get 2, 4 1 are 4, 3 are 2 1 by 3. So 2 1 by 3 can be written as 3 2 are 6 plus 1, 6 plus 1 7 by 3 years. Okay, we can take like this. Now how do you find actually? So let us do one thing. 2 years. So 2 years and 4 months means 4 by 12. 4 by 12 means we can write 4 by 12 years, that is 2 1 by 3 years. Okay, you keep like this, then let us think about it later. Now we have to take the amount for first. Let us find the amount for the first 2 years. Okay, then what will happen? For first 2 years means A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. This is the formula. So A is equal to P value 26,400 into 1 plus rate of interest is given 15% by 100. We are finding for 2 years. So 26,400 into 15 1 15. Sorry, 5 3s are 15, 5 20s. So 1 plus 3 by 20 whole square. We will write 26,400 into 21 is 20 plus 3. 23 by 20. It has to be taken for 3 times. Why? Because, sorry, 2 times. Why? Because it has square. Now 0 0 0 0 will be cancelled. In 2 table 2 132s, again in 2 table 2 66 there. So rupees 66 into 23 into 23. Now what is 23 into 23? 529 into 66. Three four nine one four. We get 34,940. Okay, 23 20s 529 into 66. 744 11 1. So 9. Oh, correct only. 34914. Now let us find the remaining time. We have calculated the amount only for 2 years. Still we have 4 by 12 means 1 by 3 here. So let us find the interest for the remaining. What is the remaining time? 1 by 3 years. Okay, so therefore I is equal to PTR by 100 is the formula. P value. We have to take this as the P. Why? Because after 2 years the principal has become 34,914. So time is 1 by 3 years. And rate of interest. What is the rate of interest? Rate of interest we have to take. We are finding for years. So we have to take, that is 15 by 100. So 3 5s are 15 and 5 20s. So we get, and one more cancellation 2, and here we get 17,457. So 17457 by 10. Okay, then what do you get? Here we get 1745 rupees 70 paise. This is the interest to be paid at the end of for the 1/3 years. Okay, now we need to find therefore total amount to be paid by, what is the name of the person? So let us write something by the person. A is equal to, so here the amount up to 2 years is 34,914 plus this interest for 1/3 years also we have to pay, that is 1445.70. Means let us add these two. What is this? 1745. So 709. This is 5, 6, 6. So we get 36659 rupees, 366 yes 59.70. So this is the amount to be paid at the end of how much? 2 years, 4 months. So let me explain this briefly. So actually here 2 years, 1/3 months. We can't take the power as 2 1/3. So that's why first I have calculated for 2 years the amount. This is the amount at the end of 2 years. Still 1/3 is there. This interest we have to calculate by taking this formula separately. So by taking this as the principal, this is the principal, initial principal. But after 2 years, the principal will become 34,914. This has to be taken as P. Time is 1/3 years. Rate of interest you have to take the same. So you should not take by 3. That is for only compound interest. Now after simplification I got this interest. This amount and this interest has to be added to get the total amount to be paid to clear the debt. Okay, please copy this. Now listen to the third problem. Fatima borrows 12,500 at 12% per annum. It is per annum. Okay, for 3 years at simple interest. This is for simple interest. Fatima, she has borrowed the money for simple interest, whereas Radha borrows the same amount, 12,500 only. Okay, time period is for the same time period, that is 3 years only. Okay, at the rate of 12% per annum. Sorry, 10% per annum. Fatima has taken the rate of interest 12% per rate of interest, and here Radha has taken the money for the rate of interest 10%. Okay, compounded annually or yearly, no problem. Okay, who pays more interest and by how much? So who has to pay more interest? That we need to calculate. So Fatima has taken the loan for 12,500 for the simple interest, whereas Radha has taken the same amount for different rate of interest, that is 10% on compound interest. We need to calculate who pays more interest and by how much. Okay, now let us find the amount. Here, what is the amount on simple interest formula? A is equal to P into 1 plus TR by 100. Okay, otherwise we can do in another way also. Just you find the simple interest. What is the simple interest formula? PTR by 100. Okay, therefore simple interest is equal to P value 12,500 into T value 3 years, R value 12% by 100, 0, 0, 0, 0 will be cancelled. Okay, now 125 into 3, 375. Let us cancellation. Let us do simplification into 12. Okay, here 750. We get 0, 0. Okay, 4,500. So we get 4,500. This is the interest to be paid. Okay. Therefore, amount A is equal to P plus I. What is the principal? 12,500 plus rupees 4,500. If you add, you will get 12, 4, 16, 17,000. So this is the amount to be paid, okay, by Fatima at the end of this 3 years. Okay, now here we have to find. Actually, amount is not necessary, I think so. Let us see at the end of the problem. Here, let us find the amount to be paid by Radha. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 over to the power of n. A is equal to P value 12,500 into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole to the power of 3. So 10 1 10 10 ja. Here is equal to 10 1 1 plus 10 plus 1 11. 11 by 10 you should take for how many times? 3 times. So 0 0 0 0 will be cancelled. In 5 table 5 2s and 5 25s. So 25 into 11 into 11 into 11 by 2. 25 11s you get 275. Okay, into 11 means 3025 into 11 again 33,275 by 2. Okay, then you get 2 16s 32. So this is the amount to be paid at the end of 3 years. Okay, therefore, compound interest is equal to, what is that? A minus P. 16,637 rupees 50 paise minus 12,500. How much you will get? So 16,637 rupees 50 paise minus 12,500. If you subtract, you will get 4137 rupees 50 paise. This is the interest to be paid by Radha. And what is the interest to be, here amount is not necessary. Let us arrange this. What is the interest to be paid by here Fatima? Therefore 4,500. Therefore difference in the interests is equal to 4,500 minus 4,137 rupees 50 paise. You will get how much it is? So 4,500 minus 4,137 rupees 50 paise means you will get 9 minus 7 2, 9 minus 3 6, here 4 minus 1 3, 362 rupees 50 paise. So this is the difference in the interests between Fatima and Radha. So you may get a doubt. Actually, Radha has taken the loan on simple interest. Sorry, Fatima has taken on simple interest and Radha has taken the loan on compound interest. Actually, we should get more interest for Radha. But why did we get more interest for Fatima, though it is simple interest? Because here the rate of interest is 12%, but here the rate of interest is 10% only. Though it is compound interest, we got the less interest at the end of 3 years because of this rate of interest. Okay? Therefore, what is the difference? 362 rupees 50 paise. Okay, so Radha has to pay more interest by how much it is? Rupees 362 rupees 50 pice. This is the last sentence you should write. Please copy this problem also. Let us continue the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.